we're told that we must always be aware of people that will lie to us and will tell us all kinds of things that are not right, and they will cheat us and take things from us, and they will misinform us, and they will take from us, and in some of them will even take our life or the life of our loved ones. We are to continually grow in greater awareness of things that are good and things that are bad, and so we have to be aware of the bad people, or the people that will lie to us and misdirect us and even take from us the things that we have to have in our lives. And there are many things we have to have in our lives. We have to be able to provide for ourselves. We have to be able to speak to one another without people being offended. And it is that we don't go out of our way to make life uncomfortable for other people. We are to be a people of peace. And it is that the continual growth direction. It says that it is up to us. It is our responsibility to be able to grow in greater awareness of good, and also to understand that there are things that are going to distract us that are not good. And there are people that are either good or people that are bad. And it is not easy to be able to distinguish what is good and what is bad. It is that the only way that we would ever really have the opportunity to know is if we are a people that are going to think, are going to plan, and are going to understand that there's a purpose to life. A purpose to life is to continually grow in greater awareness, and then finally to be able to have some hope or faith in the things that we are not able to see out there so plainly. But it is that we're told, and that means it is up to you to be able to know. And the way you know is by asking the holy people. Having peace in your life is very important, of course, and having the idea that there is a life hereafter and that you are responsible. And a lot of times bad people, really bad people, have no consideration at all of the idea that they are going to be responsible in the life hereafter. So they don't believe that there is a life hereafter. And they go and they set up ways to instruct people and discourage people with the idea they are going to be accountable and be able to say that there is an afterlife and we are going to be held accountable for all the things that we do. And the idea is that there are so many things that we do in this life that we don't realize that we are supporting the things that are not good. So we might get leadership into positions where they lead us in the wrong direction. And yet there are people that are saying, well, he's not good, or they are not good, and all that. How do we know? How do we come to believe otherwise? Is that we always consult with the holy people. That means don't just follow the herd. Don't just follow along. That means they will lead you over the cliff. And it is not a good thing to do. It's just to follow along. You have to determine for yourself what is good and what is not good. And so there are bad people in the world. Bad people can be a bad man, or bad people can be a woman. And it is not limited to either one, being greater in bad things and evil things and that. And that's the other part of the teaching is there is evil. There are things that are being done out there that are just absolutely evil. The taking of life, and the taking of minds, the taking of hearts, the taking away of planning, the taking away of thinking, and the taking away of faith and hope. And these are the things that people are losing in many ways, and we don't even know that that is taking place. There are evil things in the world. Do all that you can to avoid the things that are going to influence you to do the things that are not right, the things that are not good, the things that are going to take you away from the beauty way path of having joy and happiness, confidence and peace. And to always understand that to maintain that journey is to do it with prayer. That means that to be a person, a decent person, you have to have prayer. These are evil things that happen. These are bad things that happen. They just don't just disappear. There are some people that are bad enough and evil enough to take those people from us. And it is necessary for us to be educating ourselves to the idea that there are people in the world that will take from us everything that we care about, and they will do it in a way where we don't know why, we don't know where, we don't know who. And in the end, it is very much our responsibility to just be aware and to be cautious and to be able to teach our children the right ways so that they don't put themselves in a position to be taken or to be harmed in any way in their mind and in their spirit and their physical body and in their thinking. And there are ways to learn to be a decent person, and some people don't want to learn to be a decent person, and it's something that we can't control. The only thing that we can do is ourselves, and it is our thinking, and it is how we do things and how we choose to conduct ourselves as a being, as a child of the holy people. And so the things that we are told are things that take a lifetime, and it is that we must continually grow in the right direction. A nostalgia is always just a symbol, but it is to remind us that we must grow in greater awareness in the things that are good and the things that are not good.